Have you ever heard of the game Would You Rather? Today, you will pick one Would You Rather question and write out your response. Our focus for writing today is to write an informative piece that examines a specific topic. Let's go over an example together before you get to pick your own. The first thing I am going to do is think about which option I would choose. The would you rather question that I have is, would I rather have a car that can go underwater or a car that can fly? I'm really going to think about which one I think would best work in my opinion. As you can see, I chose that I would rather have a car that can go underwater. So now that I've picked my opinion, I'm going to think of at least 2 to 3 reasons why I selected that answer to support my thinking. Note, if you have a hard time thinking of supporting your choice, you may want to choose a different option. So as you can see, I used a table. At the very top, I wrote that my choice was that I would rather have a car that can go underwater. My first reason was that we basically have cars that fly, aka airplanes. And to support that, I just wrote if I need to fly somewhere, I am able to take an airplane, something that's already invented for me. My second reason is that, you would be able to go on new adventures whenever you'd like. Again, to support that, I wrote it would be neat to be able to take my car down to the beach and be able to drive it underwater. So again, I didn't just, focus on my reasoning, but I also focused on what supports my reason, what supports my opinion to back up my would you rather choice. The last thing I now need to do is take all of my thinking and reasoning to create a short summary. So this is where I'm putting all of my thoughts together into a nice paragraph, almost as if I was trying to present this to someone or persuade them to kind of agree with my opinion. So my short summary says, I would rather have a car that can go underwater because I could have so many more adventures. Having a car that could go underwater would be something new. There's no reason to have a car that can fly because we already have airplanes. I think it would be a cool new invention if we had cars that could go underwater. Think about all the fun adventures you can have. I would enjoy taking my car to the beach and being able to drive it straight into the water. I would be able to see so many different sea creatures as I relax in my very own car. Having a car that can go underwater would be amazing. So, no, at the beginning of my summary, I wrote down what my opinion was. I stated it very clearly. Then, in the middle, I made sure that I included my reasoning as well as my support. Then, I made sure that at the very end, I wrapped all of my thinking up. All right, it's your turn. Take a look at all of the options you have listed. Once you have picked, use the table in the next slide to first write down your reasoning and your support. After you finish, combine all your thinking to create a short summary. I can't wait to see which option you choose. You are more than welcome to look back at my example to help guide you. The would you rather questions are, would you rather have your own magic carpet that flies or your own personal robot? Would you rather learn a new language or learn to play an instrument? Or would you rather be lost in a jungle or lost in a desert?